So, have you guys ever thought, what is the true meaning behind Piggy Intercity? Well guys, today I can bring you a little bit more information on that. So I messaged Minitoon recently basically saying, hi there, hope you're okay. I mean, of course you have to ask how the boss man is. I just have a question, as I'm doing a video tomorrow and people seem to have seen you say somewhere that Intercity takes place after Book 2. Is that correct? And Minitoon replies saying, yes, that's right. Now this is actually a huge secret because that does actually explain quite a lot that is going to be happening towards the end of Piggy. And there are going to be a few secrets along this in this one. But guys, if you could be using star code Antixx when buying Robux or Premium, that would be much appreciated. And of course, if you do, make sure to go on over into Twitter and send a picture of it so that I can show my appreciation. So, oh my goodness, where do we start? So it is official that Intercity does take place after Piggy Book 2, and that does actually change quite a few things for the future of Piggy, because there's like a few characters in the like little safe place that we actually might recognize, and we're also going to be speaking about the main character, and we're also going to be speaking about how Piggy is going to be ending, because that does change a few predictions that I actually did have. So of course in Piggy Intercity we're not actually going to be the main character anymore. So the detective, the person that we play, we have gone. The new, like the main character, it's not going to be your Roblox avatar anymore. It's going to be the, you know, the animal or whatever you want to call it. It's going to be whatever you have created, and of course you also give that character a name. Now this does change quite a few things because of course Pony's disappeared. You know, he's not any longer to be seen in Piggy Intercity. He's completely gone. So potentially we are going to be seeing the end of Pony towards the end of Piggy Book 2. And of course that's alongside Giraffe, Mimi, George, Z, Zuzi. All of these main characters, they have completely disappeared. So that is a massive difference between Piggy Book 2 and Piggy Intercity. So those characters could just completely go after Piggy Book 2. So I'm thinking that potentially maybe our character, the detective, the character, the role that we are playing, maybe we are going to find maybe a whole completely new safe place, or we're going to go off to a different part of the Piggy world, and then we're going to actually start to find out a little bit more about a different kind of like, you know, group of people. The one thing I will say though is that, you know, this safe place that is in Piggy Intercity is of course close to, you know, the mall and all of that sort of stuff. So like, how have we not found this safe place yet? Maybe this whole brand new safe place is going to be created towards the end of Piggy Book 2. So of course I'm excited to see how Minitoon is basically going to sort that one out. This does also mean that we are going to be meeting new survivors, because in the beginning of Piggy Intercity and stuff like that, you get to meet new characters and stuff like that. There's, you know, there's a giraffe up there on the top, and maybe they're going to be something to do with, you know, Giraffe and stuff like that, because there's also an Ellie skin as well. It doesn't necessarily say that there is an Ellie in the actual Piggy Intercity, it does just say a survivor, but maybe we're going to be meeting more of like family members and stuff like that of the characters that we already know. And Minitoon did actually also say in an interview that why are we the only human, or you know, the Roblox avatar or whatever you guys want to call it, the detective, why are we the only human inside of Piggy? And that's kind of like a hint that he gave to us that he wanted to basically make us think about. So I'm basically assuming that this is going to be thought about towards the end of Piggy. Now there is actually still, I'm leaving some really good secrets here guys. There are still two more really good secrets that I want to tell you guys, and I think you guys are going to be like, oh my goodness. Now of course the thing at the end of Piggy Book 2 and in Piggy Intercity is that we're going to be obviously having this boss battle. Now there's this boss battle that everyone's been speaking about, that it could be to do with Mr. Stitchy and the Eye of Insolence. So that is kind of the big mystery that is revolving around in Piggy currently, and there is actually one more Eye of Insolence in Intercity guys. So that does mean, that does confirm that whatever this Eye of Insolence is going to be is not necessarily going to be defeated. So sure, we might have some big boss battle towards the end of book 2, but this does mean that, you know, we're still going to be finding out these Eyes of Insolence. There are new Eyes of Insolence that are showing up around in Piggy Intercity, and this is actually a pretty big secret. So within this boss fight, could we think that, you know, we've actually defeated the Insolence, potentially Mr. Stitchy? Obviously a lot of people are thinking that Mr. Stitchy is the Eye of Insolence, so does it look as though we're going to kind of think that, you know, we've destroyed the Eye of Insolence or whatever it is, and then all of a sudden there's an eye that shows up in the school map? But whatever the Eye of Insolence is going to be, it is not going to be defeated towards the end of Piggy Book 2, because the eye shows up again in Intercity. And of course, the whole story of this video is that Intercity takes place after Piggy Book 2. So that does actually wipe out, you know, a theory that I did have, that the beacon could be something that we're trying to shut down, and whatever the beacon is going to be, it's going to be controlling, you know, the Insolence or Mr. Stitchy, and then once we've turned off that beacon or destroyed the beacon, then obviously the main character, the Insolence, is going to be defeated, but it doesn't look as though it's going to be that way. Now there is still another huge secret here, and another secret that, you know, maybe you guys are hoping that is going to be happening in Piggy Book 2 or towards the end of Piggy Book 2, but actually is not going to happen. And so again, here is that secret, and that secret is the fact that not everybody is going to be saved here, guys, because of course Piggy Book 2, we're going to be trying to save some people. We might be able to save a few people, but there are still infected characters walking around in Piggy Intercity. So the whole entire infection, it's not going to be defeated at the end of Piggy Book 2, because there are still infected characters wandering around in Intercity. Sure, we might save Mr. P, we might save Zizzy, you know, we might save a few of the main characters, but there is still going to be a massive zombie apocalypse going around in Piggy. Let's be honest, we kind of need one, because otherwise Intercity wouldn't really be a zombie apocalypse. It might just be another Brookhaven 2.0. But that is the interesting thing, that, you know, Intercity does take place after Piggy Book 2, and this does basically confirm the fact that not everybody is going to be saved. And I think that that is a pretty huge secret that, you know, we can actually figure out at this point in the midst of Piggy. It's just crazy. And so I just want to clear things up, just in case I, you know, rambled on a little bit and you guys didn't quite understand what I exactly said. So Piggy Intercity takes place after Piggy Book 2 in time order. So it goes Piggy Book 1, Piggy Book 2, and then we are going on to Piggy Intercity, where we've already got that game. In Piggy Intercity, we're not going to be seeing the main character. The character that we play, it is no longer to be seen in Piggy Intercity, or at least yet. Along with other friends, other characters, you know, Pony, Zizzy, Mimi, Giraffe, all of those characters, they are no longer to be seen. So that does mean that we could potentially be seeing the end of Pony, Zizzy, you know, characters like that at the end of Piggy Book 2. They could be going off in a different direction. Also, the Insolence is still going to exist. It's not going to be defeated, just simply because there is an Eye of Insolence in the school map, meaning this Eye of Insolence, the Mr. Stitchy, whatever it's going to be, it's not going to be defeated. It's still going to have some form of existence after Piggy Book 2, because the eye is there in the school map. And again, of course, we're going to be meeting brand new survivors. We're going to be meeting like a whole group. There's going to be huge amounts of people that we are going to be meeting here, loads of survivors, and that is going to be pretty cool to see towards the end of Piggy Book 2. And again, of course, another pretty big secret is the fact that not everybody is going to be saved, because there are still zombies or piggies or whatever you want to call it walking around in Piggy Intercity. So if you guys think for one second that, you know, we're going to be saving absolutely everyone towards the end of Piggy Book 2, then think again, because it's not going to happen. So guys, what did you guys think about this huge secret? This really does reveal quite a lot towards the end of Piggy Book 2, and I'm really excited to see how Minitoon is actually going to kind of explain the whole entire story. I may have missed a few things, so if you guys have thought about anything else that I may have missed, then again, let me know in the comment section down below, because I will be, you know, pondering down there, having a look at what you guys are saying, because you guys do give some amazing suggestions, and they do inspire me to make my videos. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it from me today. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we shall see you guys in the next one.